Best from the Doug Best Show. I'm sitting there with my main man, Mr. Freeman. Me and Shell go way back. They went to Franklin. Me and Jeff Haynes went to Lincoln Elementary. And today, actually, for almost a whole week, Shell been over here on my apartment complex with me, helping me, doing all kinds of stuff that I can't do because the dexterity in my arm is off. And Monday, I go in there and get that Bonnie God, baby. It's expensive. You guys on the Doug Best Show here. And we live on Facebook. We see all the different people, Roland Martin. We see Don Lemon. We see Stephen A. Smith. We see Shannon Sharp. We see all the people on Fox TV. But here we are in Fresno, California. And my man, Maurice Simpson, I love you, Maurice. He says, Doug, when you be on the Facebook, sometimes it seems like you bragging. Ain't bragging. I just feel happy for the accomplishments that I done achieved up to this point. Shell knows me. From a little kid, 138 West Eden Avenue. And Shell, guys, Shell is a single parent. And I love you for that, Shell. I ain't got that. I had to have Ruby to raise my kids. And Shell, this Shell Freeman, Shell, talk to the people a little bit, man.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm here with Doug, on this project, trying to help my partner win. That's what it's all about. In life, accomplishments. We all come from, where we come from, and we all wouldn't have that silver spoon in our mouth. So we got to get out there and try to strive, to do the best we can, and that's what's happening. You got to do the best you can out here in life, because it's hard. It's a struggle. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You got to get out here and get it yourself. So I'm trying to help Doug win. I see what he's doing. Yeah, I've been knowing him a long time. Right across the street. My mama grew up right across the street from his pops, Mr. Bland.
West Eden.
Mr. Bland, And she installed what she installed in me, for me to get out here in this world and try to be somebody. Don't let the streets eat you up, because they will. Streets don't love nobody. So that's what we got to do, man. I'm here trying to help.
And then with Shell said yesterday that, man, I'm a contractor, but I don't necessarily have a license. You don't need no license. Me, I'm a developer. And so what does that mean? That means that, and I'm not being boastful, that means that I got the money to develop something from scratch. And then I hire whoever I hire. So if you know what you know, and Shell does, Shell knows how to do electrical, Shell knows how to do plumbing, Shell knows how to do framing, Shell knows how to do drywall, Shell knows how to do roofing. He knows how to look over there. He knows how to look at these. She sees it, just show him these over here. We were stuck in here. Shell came in here in 5 minutes, did everything. Got up on the ladder and did this. Yesterday, bring it over here, Caesar. We were stuck, and then we gonna go back. Shell came in here, took everything loose, anchored all this down, turned it back over, put the liquid nail on here, and we almost ready for the final inspection. Yeah, Shell, I love you for that. And this morning we was talking about the finances. So this how it go. You asked for 10,000. I said, what about 5? And then we meet in the middle. I'm just using it. No, you just asked for 10.
Negotiating.
Negotiating.
It's all about negotiating.
Yeah, guys, man, somebody out there probably just thinking, man, what's that nigga doing here on Facebook talking about this? This what the Doug Best Show is, real life. Real life. And so I ain't been on the air in my podcast because, I've been working on this project. But I talked to the plumber today. He says, well, do you want to do it on the weekend or do we wait? I said, man, I want you to feel most comfortable so I can call them. I can call city inspectors. They can come out and give us the final inspection. And then, that's what we're trying to do. Trying to get the final inspection. I go see the appliance guys today. They're going to put a stove in there, put a refrigerator in there, and do it in the other units. And Shell, keep talking to the people, man. Just tell the people what you do, man. This is your opportunity. We see it's going to be thousands of people watching this. Shell, you're looking good today, baby. Is he looking good?
Oh, yeah.
He looking like the backbone splitter. You know, he ain't no gigolo no more. But he looked like he from, you know, he was in Paris, France.
I stay dusty a lot, you know what I mean? I got clothes.
Now, but you looking good, Shell. Is he looking good, man? You looking good, Shell.
You know, man, I appreciate it. But, you know, just like Doug was saying, you know, I've been out here doing this a long time. I ain't got no, you know what I mean? I know just as much as the contractor knows. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here trying to do what I can, you know, to get my blessings, get my brother's blessings.
And get that money too, man. You want that money too.
Oh yeah, we all like money. We all like money. But like I said, nobody teach me how to do this. I did this on my own. I learned how to do this all by myself. I was out there building homes, custom homes. I was the only black man out there. They didn't teach me nothing, but I watched and paid attention and learned what I learned and took it home with me. You know what I mean? I work for myself. You know,
and then Shell.
No time clock.
Shell, and then plus he worked with the gentleman Terrence Frazier for a long time. You know, I mean, I kind of know Terrence, you know, from a distance. And you know, we're not personal friends now, but he's supposed to be one of the most, how do we say it, most renowned and most respected developers. And
he's successful.
Very successful. And he married to, what's the lady's name? You know, she's Congressman.
She's in the Senate.
Esperanza.
She's in the Senate.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, you know, Shelby knows what you do, man. I'm gonna tell you guys out there. I was telling my son, JR, so fresh and narrow. He had like a little alley fashion show the other day, and I was telling him about success. I don't care what you guys see. Trump, man, it's lonely at the end of the night. You see Beyonce and you see Jay-Z, man, it's lonely at the end of the night. They're not gonna tell you this. So if you make $1,000, $1 million, or $10 million, and you got that money already, you ain't got no bunch of friends around because you got to guard that money because somebody's trying to take it away from you. And then with Cheryl coming over here helping me do this right here, I done literally ran through 110 people. It was 109 before Cheryl came over here and helped me do this. And guys, I see everybody out there to be chiming in and commenting when we on the Facebook, but the only difference in the Doug Best Show and Shannon Sharp and Roland Martin is because we from a little town. But this the Doug Best Show is real life. I ain't finna put no bullshit on there. And then plus, even though, you know, when I go downtown and be around the people in City Hall, you know, I gotta put forth my best, whatever. But I ain't really gotta kiss no ass no more. Because if they do whatever they do, me and the little senoritas all right. Yeah, we all right. And so this why it's a real life situation, a real life show. And so what we doing right here, Shell said yesterday, man, I don't want to take no, I don't want to be on the Doug Best Show, man, unless I dress up. I said, man, we at work, man. We at work. And man, if a motherfucker ain't finna accept us for who we are,
oh yeah.
And man, we got, you know, I ain't trying to pretend like I'm DJ Criner. I'm Mike Hughes now. They got their giftings, I got my giftings, and Cheryl got his giftings, and then we come together. It's like independent, two independent people get together, then it's interdependence, then you're stronger.
Strength comes in numbers.
Strength comes
Stick together, you know, and try to make something happen.
And be real about it.
Be real about it, man. You know, like I say, the streets don't love nobody, you know, but a lot of people want to dibble and dab out there in the streets. That's the wrong place to go, man. Exercise your mind. Learn something. You know what I mean? You'll always have it. Strive for the best, you know what I mean? And you'll be successful. Just put in good work, you know what I mean? And keep your mind and your body, you know, intact. Because them drugs and the alcohol out there, you know, that's why they got a liquor store on every corner on the west side, in the hood. Mm-hmm. You know, they trying to pull us in. They've been trying to kill us off for the longest. But, you know, we the best at what we can do if we put our minds to it. You know, we some strong people.
Yeah, Sheriff, so what do you say out there to the people? We on Facebook Live right now. This is the Doug Best Show.
Right.
And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this, and I'm going to send it to as many groups. I'm going to try to send it to many people as I can. So, Sheriff, I'm Doug, and this is Sheriff. So, Shell, what do you say to the people out there? Says, man, we got two old niggas sitting up there. This is what they talking about, man. Hey, man, this is a real show, man. Hey, man, I'm taking my hat off, man. Look, I know what the people thinking out there, man. Hey, they said, man, look, Shell,
Right.
We got two old niggas over there with that gray hair all of a sudden now. They gonna try to tell us what to do. But look, man, so it's the truth, man.
Right.
Okay, so
I ain't trying to tell nobody nothing. I'm just trying to give you
sharing information there. So
That's
somebody out there thinking that right now, man.
I hope so.
So they thinking got two old black guys sitting up there pretending like they some philosophers. And they don't even listen to us.
Yeah, I hope they're thinking that. But see, I don't punch in no time clock. I get up and I go to work when I want to because I put in my work and my time. So it's all about what y'all want to do. You want to go and sit up at somebody's establishment for 8 hours a day, making $10, $15 an hour. You know what I mean? I make that in 10 minutes. So, hey, it's all about what you want to do out here in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so Shell, so what we trying to tell guys out, what we trying to do, we trying to share with you guys out there. And we're going to close in a minute. And I always talk about this. I'm from the mud. And Shell, you had Miss Freeman.
My mother. I had a good mother.
Yeah, wonderful mom. Wonderful mom. I was in trouble. Can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm in trouble. Nut in the streets. And Miss Freeman wrote a letter. Got me out of trouble. 50 years ago, 40 years ago. But
you're tough.
And then here we are. She's dead, my pop's dead. And here we are. Shell done been through what he been through, I done been through what I've been through. And you see all the celebrities on the podcast, and then you see me and us. Two regular cats. And I'm not boasting.
It ain't about boasting.
I don't know nobody, Shell, just tell me, I don't know nobody that's feeling this like a little complex like this. Not from somebody from the mud. And we're sharing it with you guys. And you see this eye? Monday, I'm going to have a bionic eye, baby. Ain't no eye right now. Shit.
$1 million man.
Hey, well, do like this right here. I can't see nothing, man.
$1 million man.
Yes. So I was telling my son, and I'm telling you guys right here, man. Everybody says, man, I want to get $1 million. I ain't saying if I got $1 million or $10 million or $500, whatever it is. But I'm just going to tell you like this. The beauty is the journey. When you're going through all the different trials and tribulations, and then you be thinking, everybody can't see my vision. Of course, I'm not going to see your vision. But all the people that help you reach that goal, they feel like they're part of the vision. Once you get to that goal, all them cats that helped Jay-Z get to wherever he was, Jay-Z might not acknowledge him. They might not have been as smart as Jay-Z, but he couldn't have got where he's at without that. Man, there's no way I could have built this thing without Shell, Caesar, Domingo, Juan, and all the other different people. Nate Scudders. When he fighting in the back, because he want to try to challenge, I can't say that only thing. In the back, because he tried to challenge me all the time. Then I needed him to have to go. And so, guys, we here on the Doug Best Show early in the morning, live on Facebook. We just chopping it up, man. We just chopping it up. And Shell, you want to tell the people something in closing? I got your money, man.
Yeah. No,
I got your money, baby.
Yeah. A little bit.
I got the money right here, but I ain't gonna show the money on camera. Yeah, Shell, just close it up and tell the people what you think, man. You was telling me yesterday about how you got to influence the youngsters, but the youngsters might not necessarily listen.
They don't have to listen. But we're gonna tell you anyway. They might go in one ear and go out the other one. But, you exercise your mind, and stay out to the streets because you ain't going to last long out there. Not at all.
Well, some people love the streets, though.
Well,
I love the streets when I was in the streets.
Many are called, but only a few are chosen.
Only a few chosen.
Only a few are chosen. They're not the chosen one. They just got away.
Yeah.
So, hey, go to school, learn something, and be humble. Because, the Lord say, thou shalt not kill. Don't kill yourself either. So, that's the message I got for you guys, man. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. And you'll be surprised in the end on the outcome, how you be happy.
Yeah, we finna close it out. Guys, I'm Doug Best. This is Shell Freeman. That's little mama calling right now. Because she know he finna get them $100 bills right now. I'm finna come in close right now. She know. Go ahead, what? Can we listen? Hi, baby. I got the money. I'll be right there. 5 minutes. Okay, guys, how y'all doing out there? I'm Doug Best. We on the Doug Best Show, and then we finna close it out real fast. Listen, guys.
I love my people.
He love his people. I love my people too. And yesterday, a few days ago, I did a little podcast, and we closed it out, guys. I seen all the preachers. Too many preachers to mention. DJ Criner, Lonnie Ramos, Mike Hughes, Joby Jones, Chisholm, who else? Am I missing someone? A bunch of people I'm probably missing.
No, okay.
And then we got
Pastor Carter, a good friend of mine and my family.
Who else?
Pastor Darrell Carter. You know, Reverend Booker Lewis.
Mm-hmm. And Floyd Harris. My main man, Floyd Harris, man. Don't forget Floyd Harris, man. Yeah. Floyd is a great guy. Yeah. And then what I was saying the other day when Trump and did what they did, and I see Floyd them, I ain't got that gifting. But they was giving the food to the people when I was saying, man, all our lives, throughout the history of black people, the black church then stepped up.
Yeah, don't forget Pastor Bruce Hood.
Oh, yeah.
He my chief ministry.
Yeah, and then, you know, then all our lives, you know, some of us came up out of the mud. And I don't want none of you guys out there to feel that if you grew up in the mud, the streets, the penitentiary, you done had drug issues, alcohol issues, you ain't no less than nobody else. But as we grow and we evolve, and then that's what's gonna happen to me and Cheryl when you get a little older. And this is the Doug Best Show. It ain't about no bullshit. It's about reality, and we telling you real life stuff, and that's why we on here. And Cheryl, I love you for this.
Man. You too, my brother.
Yeah, and then we doing this right now, and then we finna close. And everybody out there, the Doug Best Show is about something inspirational. And even though we sitting here on this couch inside a project, I got a studio. Tuesday, I'm gonna have a professional podcaster gonna come in and he gonna teach me how. If I want to talk to Roland Mark, he gonna be able to split the screen, and I'm gonna have a dialogue with Roland Mark, and then I can have somebody talking to Jesse Jackson in his operating room. I got all the equipment. I just ain't been there, and I talk about it all the time now. I'm gonna make the show a national show. That nigga just talking, ain't just talking. It's you only can do so much time in a day, so much stuff in a day. And I'm your friend out there. I'm Doug Best. I say that all the time. Always with love, guys. Keep believing in yourself and enjoy the journey. It's lonely at the top, but the journey's so beautiful, baby.
You take your friends with you, though.
Yeah, you can take some of them with you. All of them ain't gonna go. You can take some of them with you, but all the way, you need a companion. This is super, super important. You gotta have a companion. And what's the companion? When you go home at the end of the night, she might see your journey, she might see your dreams, she might see your vision, just like you. But she don't necessarily work as much as you do, but she brings you that inner peace. You gotta have a companion, guys. And I got to Senorita. Some people say, man, that nigga got all that money and got a Mexican bitch. You can say what you want to say. You can say anything you want to say. But when I go home at the end of the night, I got some peace. And I can plan, and I can think, and I can do all these different things. That's important. I'm Dougie, baby! This is Freeman, and this is the Doug Best Show. I'll see you guys soon. The show gonna get big. I guarantee it on my life. Booyah, baby. See you soon. Thanks.